everyone, I welcome you all to today's class. It's me, Ankita Pokharel. In today's session, we'll learn the uses of can, will, could and would along with writing part, and the writing part will be writing an email to the chairperson. Let's begin the class now. So kids, as said, in today's grammar section, we will learn the uses of can, will, could and would. Can is used to inquire about one's ability to do something. Let's take an example. Can I help you? So in this sentence, can is used to ask if assistance is needed. Let's move to will. Will is used to make a polite request or give a command. Let's take an example. Will you stop talking like that, please? Let's move to could. Could is used to make a polite request, and it is a more formal way of asking for something as compared to can. Let's take an example for could. Could you please do me a favor? Would. Would is used to offer something politely or to make a polite request. So let's take an example for would. Would you like some help? So as you see in this sentence, would is used to politely offer help, right? Likewise, the sentence for could. Let's see some more examples. Can I go now? I've finished my work. So here in this sentence, can is used to ask for permission to leave, right? Can I help you? Again in this sentence, it is used to ask if any help is needed, like we have done earlier. Will you give me a hand, please? In this sentence, it is used to politely ask someone to help or assist. Alright, we're using will here to politely ask someone to help or assist. Giving a hand. Giving a hand means asking for help. Alright? Would you mind closing the window? Here in this sentence, would is used to politely ask someone if they would mind closing the window. Right? So we are using would to politely ask something. Could you help me with the project, please? Here, the speaker is politely asking for help with the project using could. Okay, let's try to find some quick, easy to remember tips for using can, could, will and would. So can. Use can for present ability or permission. So whenever you have to use can, just think of can as asking, am I able to do this now? So when you have to say something as an answer of am I able to do this now, then you use can. Could. So use could for past ability, polite request or any hypothetical situations. Okay, do you know what is hypothetical situation? So hypothetical situation is one that is imagined or supposed but not necessarily real or true. It could be true or it could not be. So it's specially imagined or supposed. Okay, not necessarily true. Alright, moving on to will. So use will for future actions, promises or predictions. So whenever you think of will, think of it as indicating I am certain this will happen in the future. So lastly, would. Use would for polite requests, offers or hypothetical situations. So think of would as indicating I am asking politely or I am offering something. Okay kids, so remembering the simple guidelines can help you use can, could, will and would correctly in various situations. Alright kids, let's see the negative forms of can, will, could and would. So here we have can't as the negative form of can. Can't is used to indicate inability or impossibility. So whenever you have to indicate your inability or any impossibility, you can use can't. Want is used for refusal or unwillingness. Likewise, couldn't is used for any inability to do something due to any external factors. See here, for unwillingness we used want. For your own inability or any impossibility we used can't. But if there is any inability within you to do something due to any external factors or limitations or circumstances beyond one's control, then you use couldn't. Likewise, wouldn't is a conditional action or past habit or preference. So when you know this, it's going to be easy for you to complete the given sentences with can, could, will or would. Use negative forms where necessary. I'm going to do the first 3 for you and the remaining is going to be your homework. Okay, my grandmother is 85 but she still... What do we use here to express ability? Despite her age, the grandmother still has the ability to read and write without glasses. So what do we use? For indicating ability, we use can. Yes. Does I come with you? So, if you are making a polite request, you have to use could. Could I come with you? The last one for me to do. Does you help me with the homework, please? So, what do you think is the answer? As you see, please mentioned here. So for any polite requests, what do we use? Could. Could you help me with the homework, please? So kids, remaining is your own assignment. Go back, check the descriptions and fill in the blanks with the correct answer. So we are now about to move to the writing section. Do you remember us reading a letter written to the editor of the Rising Nepal? Yes. So taking this as a reference, we are going to write a letter again. So here we are about to write a letter to the ward person stating the problem of traffic in our neighborhood. So let's start with the first part of the letter, beginning with the address. Suppose it's Kathmandu. Let's write the date. 13th Baisakh 2081. Who are we writing the letter to? Yes, the ward chairperson. And now we write the ward chairperson's address. So it's going to be Kathmandu again, since you're writing to your own ward chairperson, right? Kathmandu maybe ward number, let's suppose 1. Let's move on with the subject. Subject is help needed, traffic troubles in our neighborhood. Okay, let's begin writing the letter now. Dear Sir or Madam, I would like to highlight the problem of traffic congestion in our neighborhood. I am worried about the traffic situation in our area, that is Ward 2. Now write down the area's name, and I seek for a help on behalf of all the residents. Now we'll move to another piece. The main problem is during the busy times, like when people are going to work or coming home. So the traffic situation makes it really hard for everyone to get around, and sometimes it's even dangerous for people walking or riding bikes. So the next part, guys, the next paragraph is to be filled in by you. Here you can mention the reason for the traffic jams and the major causes. Okay, here you can say maybe that the reason could be there aren't enough traffic lights, or maybe people are parking their cars or their vehicles everywhere or wherever they want, and they're also blocking the roads, making the situation even worse. So you can mention those things here. Okay, now you can also add up saying that heavy vehicles use the small roads. Okay, and then the roads are also getting damaged, right? All right, so at the end you can ask for help, and whenever you're asking for help, make sure you write down very clearly how can the chairperson help you. Maybe putting up more lights, traffic lights of course, providing parking spaces, making rules for people to follow them very strictly. All right, and then at the end you write a positive sentence indicating the belief that your problem or your issues will be resolved. How can you do so? You can say, we believe that if we work together, we can make our neighborhood safer and happier. Thank you for listening to us. So, this kind of sentences can be included here. And lastly, like in the previous letter that we had learned, you can write yours sincerely and your name. Okay, so the half part is your assignment. How did your class go today? If you have any suggestions or feedback, feel free to reach out to us at learning@dearwalk.edu.np. See you in the next class with another lesson. Thank you.